Hello world, this is Rich Fortney and this is the quest to get on the Alone Show. Today I'm going to go over a little bit of about myself and the why I'm doing this. I've had a lot of questions about that. So let me go into that, and then I'll tell you a little bit about where I'm at right now. Right now I'm about, 200 yards away from base camp, down by the Elk River. This is where I saw a couple eagles flying. I'll show you the nest here in a minute and get into that, but I want to go over the whys with you. There are several reasons why I want to do this, and that ties in with the history about me and my bio. Okay, here's a little bit about me. Went to North Marion High School, graduated in 1987. I was 17 years old. My father signed me up. I knew then I wanted to go to the Marine Corps. He signed me up, joined the Marine Corps. Did a tour in Desert Shield, Desert Storm with the Marine Corps. Back in '91, I did my 4-year tour with them. At that time, Clinton didn't allow for re-enlistments. He was trying to shorten the military. Dumb move on his part, but that's my personal opinion. So I got out, came back to West Virginia. I was there for just a couple of months and decided, well, okay, what else am I going to do? I love the military. I'll see if the Army will accept me. So, joined the Army, become an airborne ranger, become a drill sergeant, did many schools, trainings, did 2 tours in Iraq. 15-month tour and then an 18-month tour with the 101st Airborne Division. Cool. Shout out to all my brothers and sisters. So that's a little history about me. As to why I want to do this, well, I have 2 grandsons who are in the military. Nothing but super proud for what they're doing. I want to show them that, and the world, that no matter how old you are, I'm 55 right now, if you don't quit and you're determined, things will prosper and work out for you. I am a no-quit type of person. I've never quit anything in my life, and it's done nothing but benefit me. So I'd like to show that to the world. So age is just a number, and I know if I can do it and show my grandsons that they can do it, it'd be a little bit of motivation for when I do get older and can't do these kind of things because of health and etc. So now you know the whys, or some of the whys. And don't get me wrong, the money is a motivator too. I mean, $500,000, geez whiz. You could set yourself up for life for that, and I would love to do that. Possibly come back from the Alone Show if I would win it, if I was lucky enough to win it. I think I can. But I'll set myself up for success and my family for the rest of my life to where I can do this more often. So that's the whys. I did see a bald eagle flying here. I'm going to show you this sycamore tree. I've never seen one this big. I'm going to zoom in on it, and then I'm going to move over and show you the nest where the eagles are. Thank you for listening, and more to follow. All right, here's that sycamore tree that I told you. I'm going to go stand by it and just show you all how big this thing is. I have never seen one so huge. That just goes to show you how much beautiful natural woods there are down here. I'll go stand by it right now so you can get a idea for how big it really is. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and show you that eagle nest. Okay, I really can't find a spot down here by the creek that shows the nest real good, so I'm going to take you all up there in a minute. But it's over in this tree right here behind that brush that's right there. So I'm going to take you all up there and show you up close. Alright world, here's that eagle nest. I'm all the way at the top. I'm going to zoom in on it. I'll give you another shot here in a second from a different angle. Alright, here's another good angle. Maybe one of these days I'll set a camera up here, see when they come in. Every time I try to come up here to film them like this, I spook them, so just wanted you to see it. Hello world, welcome back to the Quest to Get on the Alone show. I'm Rich Fortney. Today we're going to go ahead and go over a couple traps. Our next episode we'll get into the bow drill and a couple fishing traps, but this one I wanted to go over a couple of the basics. Well, the real basic one is the figure 4, but then there's also one that's called a Siberian. I believe that's the name of it, the Siberian figure 4. It's almost the same, except it's a little bit more finicky, and I think it actually works better than the figure 4. And we'll go over it, and I'll show you what you need to make, how to put it together, and show you the trap. I'm here at my base camp here in Webster Springs, so I'm not going to bore you with all the chopping of making it, but I'll show you the layout of the wood. I went and grabbed some poplar. I like that soft wood. It's real nice to actually cut and make your pieces that you need. Plus, if you make a bunch of them, you can set as many traps as you need. So stay tuned. I'll go ahead and cut the pieces that you'll need. I'll show you them, then I'll put it together, and then we'll go into the Siberian one. Alright, here's your 3 basic pieces. Your first one is your bait stick. And basically, you'll see I put a figure 7 notch here in the end, and also a small notch for your base stick. I'll show you that in a second. This one right here, you see you got a figure 7 notch in the top of it. Down here you'll see an angle. That actually gets connected right here. That's your leverage stick. I'll back it out a little bit. Sorry about the vibrations. I got the camera in my hand. And then here is your base stick. Notice you got a small angle on it at the top. That goes into your figure 7 up here. A lot of people will put a notch down here as well. Just depends on how good your figure 4 is working. Notice the little wedge there. And a lot of people will actually go and put use square. I personally, it doesn't matter to me as long as it works and you can put it together. Here in a second I'm going to go ahead and put it together and show you how it works. Yeah, there's a note here I wanted to let you know about. Safety note. Always watch when you're whittling, cut away from yourself with your knives. is many of people have started pulling in, either cut their hand like so or jab themselves. So remember, when you're whittling, away from you. Away from you. That's Rich's safety tip for this episode. Also, I need your help to get on the Alone Show. So talk to everybody and tell those producers, hey, give the guy a chance. Thank y'all. You'll see what I'm doing here in a bit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Wanted you to know that my poplar kept breaking on me, so I went ahead and made one out of oak. Same steps, same procedure. Just if you do use a softer wood, just make sure it's thicker pieces. I went ahead and set this. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it up for a little while. See if I can catch a mouse down here at the cabin. And if not, I'll go ahead and trigger it and show you how it works. Alright, it's been about 30 minutes and I see the trap is already down. I don't know if we have anything or not. Let us check it out. Nothing. So, could have been the wind. Could have been anything. So what I'll do is I'll reset it and I'll show you all how it gets triggered. Alright, I got it reset. Show you how it works. Basically, mouse, whatever, rat, weasel, come up and go, ooh, give me some of that. And it gets smashed. So now you see. I'm gonna go ahead and do the Siberian figure 4, that's what I call it. So we'll see here in a second. Alright, world, here is what I call the Siberian figure 4. I'm not sure the true name of it, but I saw Clay Hayes do this on one of his videos and I just thought it was so much easier, but I added a little step in it. Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to, let me get the camera right, you're going to have 3 pieces. You're going to have a piece like so, a piece like so, and they actually will fit together. You basically are wanting to do this with them. Okay. Now, you want this part right here angled, because right here is where the pressure of the rock is going to be. So with that being said, also here's your trigger stick, just like a figure 4 one, out, except you don't need an angle going for it, like so, like from here up, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. You put it on like so, and then the pressure of it holds it together. And I'm going to demonstrate it here in a minute, but right here is how it works. Just like figure 4, except there's no counter back here, which I think is a lot better and it will trigger a lot easier. So basically that's what it'll look like. Now I come up with a little trick to help when you're installing it. Basically what you want to do is get you a little wedge and put in here like so while you're setting it up. This will help you when you're putting it up underneath a rock or a log or whatever. And I'll show you that here in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and put it over here. I'll just put it on a log real quick right here in the camp. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and just do this on this log here at the camp. As you can see, you got it right here. You want to make sure it's tight before you go in and do it. Must have loosened it up when I put it over here. But the way I'll do it is I cheat a little bit. I put a little wedge in there to help me. Because see, now I can let go of it and tighten it up a bit. And then it's just a matter of finding that sweet spot. And sometimes you may have to cut the top of your, angle the top of your resting log. This one's got a little knot in it. So I'm going to take that off. There we go. There. And there you have it. I like this one because it triggers a lot easier. If you come up. I didn't pull down on it. I was trying to tap up to see if it would hit it. But there you have it. So there you go. Siberian figure 4. Alright world, remember, this is my quest to get on the Alone Show. Next week I'll probably try to do a fish trap and a bow drill to go with the fire episode. So remember, there's a lot of different traps that you can do. I'll do snares, some snares and such. And I think I'm going to start adding some bloopers at the end of every one to show you that sometimes it just takes a lot of practice to get these traps to work. That's just the way it goes. If you're persistent and you're determined, you can do it. So don't ever let one little failure to stop you in your tracks. Just keep going and you can do it. As you can see, I did it several times. So if I can do it, you can definitely do it. So all I can say to that is arrivederci until next time.